What's up, everybody? Welcome to Bricks and Toys. My name is Brandon, and you guys are watching one of the most inexperienced LEGO YouTube channels in all of YouTube. I have been working today. Pretty obvious. You click the thumbnail, you click the title, whatever it is. You guys know that you clicked into the third part of the four-part series of rebuilding the LEGO City. But not the LEGO City, the tables. The city will come later. I got my pimp stick here, but before I get into going into the backyard to where we're going to talk about what we're doing today, I'm going to tell you guys the tables are right where we left off, on the ground. The only thing I've done off camera is I have drilled a hole into those boards so I can fit a 5/8 bolt with some washers and some nuts through. Because the way that this is going to work is the center table is going to have 4 legs, and the 2 tables on the outside are going to have 2 legs, and then the one little side piece here is going to have a leg or 2 itself. The center table will be the main support of everything, and hopefully with some thick-ass bolts, I can make everything hold up without needing 22 legs like I originally planned. I don't know why I thought I needed 22 legs. Off camera, Batman behind me, he went up. Obi-Wan Kenobi disappeared, and then I moved the metal posters over, and then where that shelf was, I put the picture that was down lower up there. Turning it around, behind me now, you guys can see Obi-Wan went up there, and as well as the shelf. Let me just turn you guys around. That shelf that used to be on the other side is now up there. I also cleaned all the mud and all the dirt off of my tool shed and my refrigerator. So now my nice UCS sets are sitting on clean furniture. When I put them up there, I just put them on top of the dirt. I don't know why I'm so lazy. I just didn't feel like getting up there and cleaning. So now that's all dust free and redone. I like it a lot. And I have some space now over there because I put Yavin over there. So that's the garage update. I have hit my head on each one of these at least a few times a piece. I thought that one hurt, the plane, but I will say coming up and taking the up house, the corner of it, right to the head, hurts like a mother. But no more of this. You guys get the gist. I've drilled the holes. I've done everything. Like I said, this is going to be the centerpiece right here. This is going to have 4 legs. Then we're going to have 2 legs over here, 2 legs over there, and then a leg holding that little small piece up. That should support itself. And like I said, if we come over here, we have some big daddy bolts right there. So that should bolt it together and keep it nice and tight. So now let's make like duck bricks, and let's walk backwards through my house to my backyard, and let's get to work back there. So now let's come on through. Let's see if I can do this. How many of you guys watch duck bricks and you watch them do this? Oh crap. Almost took that shelf to the back of the head, I think. And then as we come through, you guys can see all the Lego all over the house. My house looks like duck bricks. And then we're just going to keep on coming. Hey, look, I'm actually doing this. Hey, modern open floor plan homes actually have a purpose. And then we're to the back. Like yesterday, we have wood, we have saw, we have tape. Oh shoot, I don't have a pen. I'm going to have to go in and grab a pen. I originally bought 7 of these 2x4s because I thought I was going to need way more legs, but I should only need about 3 of these 4x4s. I think I said 2 before, but they're 4x4s to make 9 legs total. I'm going to put you guys on a time lapse and we're going to get whacking. So we have some huge developmental news. And that news is, well, we have a roller, everybody. Look at that. That rolls hell of Gooch Master. I didn't take you guys along on the journey of putting on the legs for a few reasons. One, if you guys seen the kind of feet that I used, You guys would look at the thinness of the metal and probably criticize it for not being as heavy duty as the tables. The tables are way more heavy duty than they need to be. The matter is if the wheels are a solid rubber ball bearing construction type wheel with some good isolation that can support the weight. And that is yes. The second thing is about the wheels, I did get them off of Amazon and I did get them kind of cheap. If you guys know about good quality wheels, they run about $40 a box, and that's for 4. We needed a lot more than just 4 for this project. This is definitely going to fit within that weight requirement when you have 1 leg there, 1 leg here, 4 in the middle, 3 over there. It's going to work Gooch Master. As you guys can see, this feels really good. Here's a crack in my floor. The table does not even flinch. Perfect. This is built really strong. To get it level was the other problem that I was having. I am very insecure about things being not level. I didn't want cameras on me as I was trying to figure out how to level things. And what ended up happening is I had to measure from the floor. I had my wife in here, which is another reason why I didn't take you along on the journey, is she doesn't like to be on camera. And I had to go in and I basically had to measure from the floor until I got the measurement to be 100% sound. What is going to end up happening with this table, because I have a mix of balance of level to the house and level to the floor, is the table should be a lot more level so the train won't go faster coming around this way, because the garage is designed to go downhill in a slight degree in case a water heater burst. That is why we're just jumping right to this point. I will take you guys on the journey of putting the rest of it together. I do have to go to the hardware store up next because I got 5/8 bolts, which will bolt in right here, 1 back there, 1 over here, and 1 over here. As you guys saw in my prior clip, big girthy bolts. Now those bolts, I do need to get a 5/8 drill bit. The biggest I have is a 1/2 inch. So I was able to pilot the holes flat on the floor. That way when I do hook all this up, it is level. And then all I got to do is keep it level and get the legs on. It's just going to be a balancing act. You guys will see that in the next few clips. I'm going to pick this thing up. I'm going to use my Bessie clamp. I'm going to Bessie clamp some wheels over here, pick it up, put the bolts through it, and then get everything slowly but surely aligned and balanced just right. And then we'll have 2 sections together. Repeat the process over here, and then by the time we get to the 16-inch section, it should be easy as pie. This project has been super fun and super insane. One of the things that I did do with the tables is I had a change of heart. I was going to run 10 screws through the sides of the boards. But I decided to go against that. I did run 5 over here because this has to be flush to go against that. But I did run 2 giant laggers right through the front here. So this is really, I mean, I'm going to sit on it. See, look at that. I'm sitting and the wheels aren't even buckling. I have a lot of confidence in my design. What a fun project. Let's cut to me getting this done. I'm going to take you along on the journey of doing this. Now, I did not film myself putting on that side because I wanted to make sure I had a really good plan for all of y'all, and I do. And now that I know I won't look like a complete idiot, let's go ahead, let's get this side put up so you guys can see how I do it. And I'm going to do it mostly in real time. We'll see how it comes out in editing. So I've already bored out my holes. We already went to Home Depot. We got our wood returned. We got our new drill bit. That was like $25 for a 5/8 drill bit. Holy moly, I need to drill 9 holes or 6 holes. It is what it is. What we're going to do, we're just going to come down and we're going to grab our board. And then we're going to line it up. Accidents happen. And we're going to get our board lined up. Close enough. And we want to go and grab a bolt. And that's just going to lock that on there. I'm supposed to have more washers, but it looks like I forgot to buy 2. I'm dyslexic, not good with numbers. So now what I want to do is I want to go over into the back, and now we're going to work on putting that leg on and putting that bolt in all by myself. One of the hardest parts about working on stuff is moving all of your tools from one location to the next, to the next, and to the next. And also not knocking over your important stuff. So we have our wheels installed on our boards, and we don't want to risk it sliding, so we do have them locked. So now I'm going to get my Bessie clamp ready, and we're going to go, we're just going to lift just like that. Get that up. Up, up, up. Okay, we're going to hold that still. Now we're going to come over here, and we're going to work in our bolt. Our bolt is through. We need to figure out where this leg needs to go. Okay, so now we got our general measurement right. We just want to hold that together. And now we just repeat our measurements. I got 10 screws on that side, 2 on that side. I'm going to put 2 lags on either side. Then we'll be done with that. Then we just got to tighten down the middle. And now our legs are 100% secured. Let's get it tightened down in the middle. So this is as easy as 1 wrench locked on. Just going to use a crescent right there. And then just get the other wrench and just go to town. And just like that, another section is complete. Now, I'm just going to do this last section off camera, and then I'll bring you guys onto a time lapse of doing tabletops. And there we have it, everybody, the Lego tables. There was a mistake in the end, well actually 2 mistakes in the end. The first mistake being I ran the saw blade too close to the edge and I cut into the wood by a little bit of 1/4 of an inch. You know what? Shit happens. Unfortunately, I won't be able to remove these legs. I'll just be able to remove the sections when and if I ever have to move these tables. Small problem. The other thing is, I started cleaning my garage today, and I said, you know what? Don't do that. And you know what? I started doing it anyway. Now I regret that decision because all this work I cleaned was for nothing. Because when I sawed these tables off, dust went everywhere. You guys probably saw it in the time lapse. Issues aside or not, look what we have. Look what we have accomplished. This is the dream Lego City table. This is what people have always been saying to me. Why do you keep buying IKEA? Well, because it's simple. This was not simple. You know, I will tell you, as a matter of fact, I do love the fact that I can just climb right up here and take a squat. This is great. To get to this point was a lot of work. And it was easier just to keep stapling IKEA and IKEA and IKEA and IKEA together until it got to the point where it looked like I had to IKEA it. That's what I had to do. I killed it. I literally did, actually, in the end of the last video. I'm very happy, because right now you guys are seeing me 35 inches off the ground, which is about a countertop height in a house, just sitting up here, chilling. I won't be able to do this once the city's in. This was what this was for, is because if I want to walk and climb in the Lego City, I now sure as hell can. So that is the end of episode 3. We have one more to go, and that is now placing the Lego City back into this. And I'm not going to place it back 100% because 8 of those base plates wide were going to be transitioned into half base plates. Because remember, this is an 85 inch, not an 80 inch table. So it's also 5 inches taller or wider than it was before. In the next video, we will work in those 8 half base plates into the amusement park area and widen up the amusement park. So when this thing goes back together, it's accurate halfway through. So half of this city is done. We just need to work on the other half, which is going to be the forest and the medieval area when we get there. So you guys are not going to want to miss that part 4, because you guys are going to see a little taste of what this was all for in that video. Just a little taste. But the biggest thing that this was all for was just to be able to lay down, and, you know, I get pretty comfortable doing this. With that, if you guys want to support the Lego Madness, there's 2 ways that you guys can support the channel like this table is supporting me. And one is hit the little thank you button right below the screen. Any little donation helps fund Chaos Madness, just like this. The second way, just hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate you all for watching. I hope you've watched all 3 parts of this series. I have worked my ass off. I am beat. Now I got to go and clean. But you know what? It was all worth it. On that one, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and y'all have a good one.